Well, good evening and welcome to this video. I am Zikra, and as the title of this video might suggest, I will be telling you about this delightful fairy tale titled The Bogey Beast. Shall we get started? So, there was once a woman who was very cheerful, but she had very little to make her so because she was old and poor and lonely. She lived in a small cottage, and she earns living by running errands for her neighbors. She get a bite here and a soup there as a reward for her service. And she always looked as spry and as cheerful as she had not a want in this life. One summer evening, as she was trotting full of smiles, she stumbled upon this big black pot. Goodness me! If it isn't the very thing for me, if only I had something to put in it. But I had nothing. Who could have left it here? So she looked around, expecting the owner to be around, but she could not see anybody. So she took a look around and expecting the owner to be around, but she could see nobody. Maybe there is a hole in it, and that is why it has been cast away. But it would just be fine, as if I was to put a flower in it for my window, and I shall take it home with me. So with that, she approached the pot, she take open the lid, and then she take a look inside. Mercy me, if it wasn't full of gold pieces, here is luck, she said, and that it was a pot full of gold pieces. Then she said, look, I feel rich, I feel awfully rich. Then she repeated again and again, and then after a while, she made a plan on how to carry it to her house because it was heavy for her to carry. So she untied her shawl and tied it to the pot and then dragged it on her back like a go-kart. As she was going home, she said to herself, it will be dark soon, but it will be for the better, as the neighbor would not see what I'm carrying home, and I shall have all the evening for myself thinking what I would do with all of these golds. Maybe I'll buy a brand new house and sit near the fireplace and enjoy a nice cup of tea and do not have to work at all like a queen. Or maybe I should just bury it at my garden and take bit by bit every day. This is luck. Then she continues bragging about her new found treasure. After a while, she got tired, so she took a rest, and then while doing so, she checked on the treasure, and it was nothing but a great lump of silver. Well, I've never, and I'm mistaking it for gold. I must have been dreaming, but silver is easier for me to handle, and I shall not be afraid of being robbed because it's silver. Here's luck. And with this great lump of silver, then she again began bragging about how she would spend the silver, what she would do with the silver. Then she continued her journey home. Then after a while, once again, she get tired and take a rest and once again check on the treasure. And this time, it was nothing but a great lump of iron. Well, I've never, she said once again. And for me to mistake it as a silver, I must have been dreaming. But iron is still a good luck, as it could be traded for a good penny, and it would be easier for me to handle. Here's luck. Once again, she continued her journey while carrying the lump of iron, and then after a while, she got tired, she took a rest and checked it again, but this time, it was nothing more than a big stone. Well, I've never, she said for one last time. And for me thinking it was a lump of iron, I must have been dreaming. But I've been always wanting some stones to keep open my gate. It's a good thing to have a good luck. So she continued her journey until she got home. So she rushed in, opened the gate, and then take a look at the treasure. And it was a big stone. until she tried to untie the shawl on it. The stone turns and grow as big as a haystack, and it grew 4 great lanky legs and 2 long ears, and also a long tail on the back. And it was screaming and screeching and running and kicking like a mischievous naughty boy. And then the old woman only stared at it for a while until the beast ran off. Then she said to herself, "Well," she chuckled, "I am in luck, quite the luckiest person hereabouts, as if I am the only one who could witness this spooky beast for myself and be free with it. My goodness, I feel the grand. I don't know myself." So, after that, she went into her cottage and chuckled over her good luck. And that's all. That's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed this story, and thank you for watching. See you maybe in the next video.